Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Week 4 predictions video. This one has potential to be good in some regards and a struggle in some parts, but we're going to try our best nonetheless and take it from there. So good to watch, links always be much appreciated. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at @GIsLegend. All the links are down below for playlists on the channel and social media links as always. Comment down below who you think could feature in Team of the Week 4. So, goalkeeping wise, it starts alright because, well, it's not 100% alright. We've went with Lloris. It's a bit of a clutch option, stab in the dark, because goalies is a little bit tougher this week, but 4 saves, a clean sheet and a 7 on Sky. Usually you're an 8 or a 9 to feel comfortable. The problem is goalies is a bit tight. I know for other predictors that I speak with, like Patrick, Kieran, whose link is always in the description below, and others, like we were kind of all like goalie seems to be this week's main sticking point. Defenders though is a bit easier to work with. Militao, Tomori, both 1 goal and a clean sheet. Tomori was an 8 on Gazzetta. Militao, I've not found his marker rating anywhere. It doesn't seem to want to load for whatever reason. Marker, they don't obviously 100% use these days, but they still use it as a good guide. The headline though in Spanish media was that Militao saved the day, so I think that kind of helps. Cancelo is probably the lock of the week. 1 goal, 1 assist, 10 on Sky, man of the match, had a field day, Man City, ran riot. Yeah, when you get a 10 on Sky, 10's rare on Sky. I rarely see a 10. It's like usually 9's the highest, so somebody getting a 10 is a bit of doing, so fair play on that. So yeah, that's kind of like 3 marquee defenders is takes a bit of doing. Like Correa, 2 goals, just annoying that he's a right mid, not a striker, but we have to work with that nonetheless. Mason Mount for 2 assists, an 8 on Sky and man of the match. Bruno Guimaraes for 2 goals, 9 on Sky and man of the match. Prem's very heavy this week, this is the problem. It's just a case of trying to fit in who goes elsewhere. Diaby, 1 goal, 2 assists. I know some have said Frimpong, but I feel Diaby for 3 contributions is more likely. Kicker may see otherwise in the morning, but we'll decide that in due course. Dzeko for 2 goals and a 7.5 on Gazzetta. My featured team of the week of Goncalo Ramos for 2 goals. Yeah, it's just to try and juice it up really. I know a few might go Martinelli, De La Cruz, Frimpong could be that featured team of the week. Ben Brereton, Diaz for example. There's definitely a bit of potential there, but in terms of like subs, reserves, all that kind of good stuff, Ben Sibiani for 2 goals, De La Cruz for a hat-trick of assists. Yes, he plays in obviously for River Plate, but still hard to ignore. Like, Argentinian league deserves it in form. De La Cruz is that player when you get a hat-trick of assists, and if I'm honest, he's the kind of player that would actually look fun with a few upgrades on him. So yeah, that one goes. Martinelli, 1 goal, 1 assist, a 9 on Sky and man of the match. Yes, Saka got 2 goals, but he was given an 8. So Martinelli gets an odd. Usually the man of the match is the one that you're kind of more leaning towards. Krejci for 2 goals, Wober for Salzburg for 1 goal, 1 assist. Like, defenders, mids and forwards were generally alright. It's just a case of who sneaks in over who, really. That's kind of the that was kind of the common theme that you're seeing this week. Ener Valencia for a hat-trick. Pondered him even for the featured team of the week, if I'm actually honest, as well. But I think not necessarily my downside maybe could be like because of like the Silvers going to goals this week. Bolat for 12 saves and a clean sheet. It's like, if that can't get in form, nothing will. The only thing is, and it's a big if, is Mario Gonzalez in the Belgian league got a hat-trick with an assist as well. does that hamper Bola in any way, or does Mario Gonzalez happen as well? Because with Brenner, he got a hat-trick and an assist as well, but so did Gazdag get a hat-trick and an assist, and then it kind of fell on like Higuain for 2 goals as well. So you then do start to then say to yourself, like with Higuain, like it's unlikely as like, even though he could get in because he's a gold, he's someone that's highly unlikely I would have fought for a featured team of the week. They'd probably leave Higuain for like end of an era when it comes to like end of the season, or a flashback type card. So that's kind of where I went with that. Porteous features yet again, back-to-back weeks, 1 goal and a clean sheet. He is definition of a foreign player. He was man of the match as well, so yeah, that definitely helps his case. And also for Musona for a hat-trick. This was like a Wednesday game, so you almost nearly missed it, if I'm actually honest. So it kind of shows like little things like that. It's keeping an eye out if they feature or not. In terms of silver stars, I have gone with the road to the knockout route for now, but I did ponder for silver star of Forster for 1 goal, 1 assist for Bochum. But John Woo Yeong, if we do get that kind of, and he's also 72 rated, so you don't actually even upgrade the rating, you just upgrade the stats. Could happen, like a Conference League or a Europa League road to the knockout card. I was just scouting around all the teams. I pondered Basel as well, but see what EA does. If they give it an informed, then fair play. If they go with a promo, then that's fair enough. In terms of top possibles, the one that was a lock was for Annecy. They won 4-0, but the main guy that came off the bench for a 20-minute cameo, Spano, isn't in the game. Annecy's only got like 8 to 10 players in the game, and like Spano's not in it. Like, free contributions to help your team win the game, it takes a bit of doing. Quite a few would have had him Barba, but he apparently got sent off, so that kind of scuppered that. Otavio 1 goal, Paulinachu for 2 goals, Kevin Van Veen pondered for a hat-trick. Only reason I'm not including them, I think, was just because of yesterday's result, but they could still include them nonetheless. Lyndon Dykes for 2 goals, Kuchta for 2 goals, Pernica 1 goal, Phil Jagielka 1 goal, 1 assist, Ferral 2 goals, Eder Lloris 1 goal, 1 assist and a clean sheet, Barry Bannon 1 goal, 1 assist, Driscoll Glennon 1 goal and a clean sheet, Tobias Heinz for 2 goals, 1 assist, Kolak for 2 goals, Jordan Roberts for 2 goals, and Hayden of Wrexham for 2 goals, but he did concede 5. That's